Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Heartsfield and I'm the Area Director of Best Buddies here in Tampa Bay.
And my name is Joshua Felder, and I am a Global Ambassador and Board Member for Best Buddies International. We are so excited to host the Global Friendship Walk. Today is National Best Friends Day, and I am here with my buddy Morgan.
Thank you for joining us and tuning in from wherever you are in the world. We are so grateful you are here and can't wait to celebrate Best Buddies, friendship, and inclusion without limits with you all. To kick off tonight's program, we thought it would be good to start at the beginning. Here is Anthony Kennedy Shriver to tell you a little bit about how Best Buddies became a global movement for inclusion.
Hi, I'm Anthony Shriver. I'm the founder of Best Buddies, and I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you immensely for your enormous generosity and investing your time and energy in our movement. I remember many years ago, growing up as a young child, remembering my Aunt Rosemary Kennedy, who had profound intellectual disabilities, and she was deeply loved by everybody in my family. But I remember going out as a small child and recognizing that as a society and as a community, she wasn't embraced, and she didn't have the same opportunities that I had as a young child. She didn't have an opportunity to go to public school or get an education at all. She didn't have an opportunity to ever dream to have a job or have a meaningful friendship in the community or live independently in the community and really be fully engaged. I remember that driving me crazy and just thinking that was just wrong, and that we could do better as a country and we could do better all over the world supporting people with intellectual disabilities. I always wanted to do something about it. So when I was in college, I decided I'd start in a small way at Georgetown University to get young people to invest their time and energy and become mentors and friends to people with special needs. So Best Buddies was born, and now we have the luxury of being all over the world. We're in over 50 countries, all 50 states, with hundreds of thousands of people being impacted day in and day out by our movement and by our mission. But I never, ever forget that all the programs that we can provide, leadership training, employment for people with intellectual disabilities, one-to-one friendships and mentoring opportunities, none of it, absolutely none of it, would ever be possible if it were not for our generous supporters who invest their time and their money and their energy and their passion into ensuring that Best Buddies is a success not only now, but for the future. I hope you'll continue to be passionate about our movement, you'll continue to share your treasure with us, and I promise you that we'll continue to do everything in our power to ensure that every dollar we receive is well spent and invested in our special friends. So thank you.
So Josh, how long have you been a part of Best Buddies?
So I've been involved with Best Buddies for about a good 14 or 15 years. I started Best Buddies in middle school, then high school, college, and now I'm currently involved with the Citizens and Jobs program.
That's a long time, friend.
Yeah, it's a very long time. I've definitely came a long way since being involved. Best Buddies has changed my life by giving me the self-confidence and leadership skills to not only just advocate for myself, but to advocate for others. Because before Best Buddies, I used to be a very shy boy. I didn't really get involved in any activities like I do now. And since getting involved with Best Buddies, it's definitely built up my confidence to not only just do everything on my own, become independent, but to have me help advocate others.
Yeah, and I definitely can attest to that. I remember meeting Josh for the first time, and I think it was about 4 years ago,
Yeah.
And he was very shy. He was very shy, and if you see him now, he's just a completely different person. And I think that that's one of the coolest things about our program in particular is just the leadership piece and the way that you've grown. It's been really cool for me to be able to witness and just now the way that things kind of changed, and he encourages me to get over the fears of speaking in public and doing all those things. It's been a really awesome time for sure. So Josh, what do you feel like has been the longest lasting memory that you have with Best Buddies?
It would definitely have to be being a global ambassador. When I first became a global ambassador, I didn't know what to expect, but then finally, after I see what activities that you get to do as a global ambassador when it comes to traveling across the globe, what I like about that is that not only that you get to meet new people, but you also get to speak on behalf of the mission of inclusion in front of other guests. Like when it comes to celebrities, like athletes, actors, actresses, and motivational people.
I think it's really cool when you get to do things like that, because I think it just really showcases that our friends with disabilities are capable of so much more than they're given credit for. And that opportunity you have to use that platform to make that happen is really, really awesome.
Yeah, it definitely helps us become better leaders for ourselves and for others that we are supposed to inspire. But what about for you, Morgan? I wanted to ask, what has been your everlasting memory in Best Buddies?
I think for me, it's kind of hard to nail down because I've been involved for a while, but I think that my longest lasting memory was the first time that I joined the organization as staff, and I got to meet all of my friends, like you, Alfonso, and Dana, and just the most incredibly welcoming group of people that are honestly lifelong friends that are probably going to be in my wedding. Just really awesome. And I think that it's just given me a chance to learn so much as well. It really has. Just about friendship and the importance of embracing your uniqueness, and that there's so much power in that. So I would say that day.
I like that. I love that answer. And we love that Best Buddies has changed your life for the best.
So Josh, I have a little bit of a question for you.
What's up?
You've had quite a year, obviously. Not only are you a global ambassador, but you've had a chance to dance in the Super Bowl with The Weeknd. You're a literal movie star in Champions. So with all of that in mind, just out of curiosity, do you feel like it kind of changes the way that you advocate for our friends with disabilities?
Yeah, actually, being both a Super Bowl dancer and a movie star in the movie Champions is definitely given me the biggest platform for the IDD community to help them feel inspired and have them understand that if I can do it, then you can do it too. Just don't let your disabilities limit you or define you from wanting to be great in life. Morgan, you are so passionate about inclusion that you even work for Best Buddies. What is your favorite thing about Best Buddies?
I will say I definitely think I have found my calling. It's weird to think that Best Buddies is even a job for me, to be honest, which is, I feel like, a huge blessing in itself. But I think my favorite thing personally about working for Best Buddies is just the opportunity you have to just see the growth with all of our participants. And even myself personally, as crazy as it sounds, I think that it's just really altered my perspective, because I do think that a lot of times society just has this crazy amount of pressure that you have to fit a certain mold, or you know what I mean, just fit a certain mold or set a certain standard for yourself to be properly included and to be successful. But I think that Best Buddies has just really broken that barrier and changed that perception for me, because I think that more than anything, it showed me that embracing your uniqueness is beautiful, and that there's just really so much power in individuality regardless of your ability. So that is just something that really just sits in my heart, and I'm blessed to be able to witness it every single day.
I love that answer. No wonder that you're area director. In case you get promoted again, I just hope you're still local.
You kill me, Josh. You're a goober. As you can see, Best Buddies means so much to both of us. It also means a lot to so many other people around the world. To better understand our global impact, check out our latest video highlighting our international programs.
Have you heard about this book?
Inclusion has no borders. Best Buddies is changing lives in countries across the globe by championing inclusion through one-to-one friendships, leadership development, integrated employment, and inclusive living.
Hi everyone, my name is Trevor Paxton and I'm the Director of Friendship Walks for Best Buddies International. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast of our annual global virtual Friendship Walk. I also hope that you've been inspired both by the stories shared and by the knowledge that you are actively creating more inclusive communities all across the world. I also wanted to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor, Southwire, one of the nation's leading suppliers of building wire and cable, but more than just a power company, they're actively committed to creating more inclusive communities and workplaces here in the States and across the globe. Thank you, Southwire, and please enjoy this short message.
The people behind the power. That's who we are. We lead with inclusion through ensuring every individual is valued by fostering a culture of empathy, support, and engagement. We celebrate the full person that you are, whether that's an adventure seeker, a parent, a fitness enthusiast, an animal lover, someone who likes the outdoors, or someone that dances like nobody is watching. We celebrate your differences because they are what make you, you. At Southwire, we include everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight and helping us show the world what inclusion without limits looks like. With your help, Best Buddies currently has 2,938 chapters worldwide. We're serving over 95,000 participants. We have also impacted the lives of over 958,000 people. That's about half of the population of the state of Idaho in the US. Best Buddies also currently has programs in 50 states and 47 countries. But before we break, we have some friends from all across the world who are joining us today. Let's hear from our international supporters.
ها عبد الله، ليش تحب تمشي في الكتارة؟
حلوة من أجمل الأماكن في الأرض، بحب أتمشى فيها مع يا عبد الله.
وإيش يعني لك الدمج يا عبد الله؟
الدمج هو المشاركة الفعلية في المجتمع، والصداقة بتكون يجب أن المجتمع كبير، والدمج يصير أحلى إذا شاركون أصدقائي.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Adam. We're from the Best Buddies program in Ireland.
Great. What inclusion means for me is being part of a group work community, and being involved in your local area is having a special friend who's with you all the time.
Yeah. And what it means to me is having an environment where people feel like they belong and where they're accepted for who they are. Personally, I love the Best Buddies program because you get to meet special people like Daniel here. We're now best buddies ever since we've met through the program, and it's just nice to be able to get out and do everyday things together when we might not have met each other outside the program.
Hello everyone, I'm Hoylai Shan Emily. I'm currently a nursing student of the Hong Kong Baptist University School of Continuing Education, Division of Nursing Education. Why I have chosen to walk? Because I'm able to get in touch with the people in need. That's meant a lot to me, especially when I'm able to connect with them, give them courage, cheer them up, and take pictures with them, and accompany with them. That reveals a lot in me.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And we are walking from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Woohoo! Jessica, what does inclusion mean to you?
We get to meet new friends from anywhere around the world.
Totally agree. And for me, it means equal access and opportunities in order to live a happy and fulfilled life.
Zdravo, ja sam Igor Despotović, član radionice Best Buddies i ovdje inkluzija je da se družimo i opustimo, smijemo se i učimo razgovor za posao gdje bi volio da radi za bakjera.
Dobar dan, ja sam Marija Ignjatić, dolazim iz unutrašnjosti, iz Užica. Sada živim u Beogradu. Za mene je šetnja fizička aktivnost jako dobra, a najviše volim da šetam da bi pomogla bez Badisu, da bismo omogućili zapošljavanje ljudi, što više pomoći, biti podrška deci i treba davati snagu za sve to.
Dobar dan, ja sam Marija Marijanović, direktor organizacije Best Buddies Srbija. Za mene je inkluzija jedna velika reč koja bi, ako se sažme u jednu rečenicu, mogla da znači bolja i veća prava za moje dete i za ostalu decu sa smetnjom u razvoju, jer kao majka deteta sa smetnjom i kao direktor Best Buddies Srbija imam obavezu da učinim ovaj svet boljim i pristupačnijim za sve osobe sa smetnjom u razvoju.
Wow, Josh, we've accomplished a lot since 1989. Who would have thought that so many people would be impacted across the world from one original chapter? But there's still definitely work to be done.
Yep, we are just getting started, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. To learn more and get involved, please visit bestbuddies.org. For Morgan, me, and all of my buddies with ITD around the globe, thank you so much for supporting friendship and inclusion. Together, we can make a difference. Have a great night.